What's going on, everybody? Tech Tosh here, back at you guys with another unboxing video. This time it is with my brand new secondary monitor. It is the Asus MG248. I did a lot of research as far as just what monitor I wanted, but this monitor in particular had to do a little bit of research because there is 3 different models. So I had a little bit of difficulties. If you guys were interested in this model, hopefully I can kind of clear the air for you guys if you guys had any questions or concerns about it, because I know I did, and I did research on YouTube, and there wasn't a lot of videos. There were some, but not a lot of videos that go into detail about different models of this monitor. Now, the first edition of this monitor has some great reviews on Amazon. That's pretty much where I did a lot of my research, along with Newegg and PC Part Picker, just to see what monitor I wanted, brand-wise, specs, and all that. Because the monitor I have now is an LG ultra-wide IPS display for my video editing and graphic design for the colors. So I have already an IPS display. I'm new to the PC gaming world, so I wanted to get a little bit of advantage. So the TN panel allows you to get this right here. This 1 millisecond. You can't do that with IPS displays. Now this is pretty much, from what I heard, is the response time from the time you push whatever button to how it gets displayed onto your monitor. And that time between is what this is, and this is what you get with the TN panel. If you get an IPS display, usually they range from 4 milliseconds up. So that's why I say a TN panel is usually aimed at gamers, and along with, like I said, it's not a good multimedia monitor. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks for that. It's not a good multimedia monitor because of the fact of the viewing angles. If you're trying to watch a video with somebody or something, it might just look distorted. But if you're gaming, you're sitting in front of the monitor anyway, so it's irrelevant as far as what viewing angles you have. So it's not a complete crap monitor. You still get a gorgeous monitor from all the videos of what people told me. I'll tell you on my experience after I experienced my monitor, but all the reviews I read, it's a gorgeous monitor as long as you sit pretty much directly in front of it and you're using it to game, so you see the actual benefits. Now, main thing was 144 hertz refresh rate, because that's everything. You're not gonna have no ghosting effects. When you're in a gunner and you're spinning around real fast trying to hurry up and shoot somebody, typically with basic monitors or even IPS display monitors that don't have this high refresh rate, it looks blurry. So supposedly this is supposed to benefit that aspect as far as when I'm turning real fast, it'll be more detailed, and that's what I'm looking for. That's the little advantage I'm hoping to have. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. This is my first time having a monitor this spec range, so I heard I will enjoy it, and once you go to 144 hertz, you don't go back. That's what they say. So we'll see what this is all about. I know it's only 1080p. A lot of people who get these high refresh rates, they do like to go with the 1440p, but I'm not there yet. I want to test this out, see what the hype is all about. If it's worth it, then later on down the line I'll upgrade to a better monitor. So let's get right to it. We're gonna unbox this. So you get the power brick as well. Now with this monitor, some people may like it, some people not. It's just one of those little preferences people have. You can get monitors with the power brick inside the monitor, so it's one less dongle thing hanging off in the back of your desk somewhere. So this could be a plus or a negative for you, however you want to look at it. I don't care, doesn't bother me. Here she is. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better quality as far as the build compared to my LG. You get that cheap plastic feel, that piano black shininess. This feels cheap, but it looks gorgeous. Here we are, here's the monitor. You get the arm already attached to it. Watching the videos, it's pretty easy to set up a stand. Alright guys, here we are with the monitor all hooked up and ready to go. I did all the color corrections and settings in the monitor and color profiles and all that. So I got it exactly to where I want it as far as the look of it. You can see side by side I got the LG ultra wide IPS display monitor right here. On camera it doesn't really do any justice. It adds like a kind of like a fogginess to it through the camera, but it is not that foggy. But as you see over here, it looks very bright and vibrant.
The contrast looks on point. But like I said, with any monitor, it doesn't do it any justice to the camera. You kind of got to see it with your eyes. Like I said, this monitor isn't specifically made to look gorgeous straight out of the box. It's meant for my personal use that I'm going to use it for, and I'm sure that everybody should use it for, is the 144 hertz refresh rate, which I've been doing some extensive testing with that with my games, and you can definitely see a drastic difference as far as playing FPS games like PUBG and Fortnite and stuff like that. I definitely see an increase in performance compared to playing games on this monitor. With the 144 hertz refresh rate, I was curious because I never experienced it before. I always stuck with 60 hertz, so I was skeptical for sure. Nonetheless, it is actually great quality. You don't have those ghosting effects when you're moving the mouse around. And I got these monitors linked together. It don't do any justice, obviously, with the camera. I mean, you can shake. A lot of people say move the mouse around, you won't see a trailing of the mouse. But like I said, on the camera, it doesn't do any justice. But this is specifically for gaming, and I definitely noticed a big difference in gaming. So if you're looking to game and you're playing a lot of FPS shooters, and rather than playing some, RPGs or whatever, this is the monitor you should choose as far as if you're looking for something in this price range. They have other models of other brands with 144 hertz refresh rate, but you don't get the quality build. Now, my footage got a little cut off when I was doing the unboxing, but you didn't miss nothing special. Just the user manual and stuff like that. You didn't get to see me pull out. You didn't get to see a full view of the monitor when I took it out. But here it is in all its glory. Let me turn on the light here so maybe you can see a little more detail. Now, of course, you get the Asus branding on the back. The stand was super easy to put on. You didn't get to see me put that on. But you get all these wonderful designs on the back. It's not too exaggerated, so it's just little subtle designs. Almost has like a spaceship look to it. Come over to the top. So here's a full look. What's great about this monitor is not only just the build, but of course the functionality of it. Now you can lift up, push down, swivel. You can turn it left or right. Other cool thing about this, you can also turn it sideways without hitting everything. You can rock it just like that. In all seriousness, kind of hard to do with one hand, but you get the point. So you can turn it left, right, up, down, and then you can actually spin the whole monitor. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature compared to this one that doesn't do anything. It tilts forward, backwards. This one also tilts forward and backwards. Like I was going to talk about too with my complications on what monitor I should pick. Like I was saying, they have 3 different models of this specific monitor. And I'm opening this up on Amazon for you guys so I can kind of talk in detail here about which one's best for you, because I was confused on which one I wanted, just because I was like, oh, I want the newest one because it's got the best technology and all the latest stuff in it, which is somewhat true, but you are missing a few things, so I'm gonna go through that with you guys. The monitor that I have is actually right here, top one. Asus 24-inch, 144 hertz refresh rate, MG248Q. Now, if you're gonna go, that's the middle one. So if you're gonna go up from that, the upgraded one would be this one right here. It's going for $290 at the time. The price does jump up and down, so that could change at any time. This is considered the MG248QR, revamped or refurbished, whatever they consider that R to be. Now, like I was saying, the only difference between this one and the one I have is that this one has obviously whatever updated in it as far as software and stuff like that. But the issue that people were having with FreeSync, to where when they would turn FreeSync on, which FreeSync is only useful if you have an AMD graphics card, which I do not, so I do not care for that. That's why it didn't bother me to get the newest version. So when you put on FreeSync, it would move your whole picture up, I think like 3 pixels. So when it moved it up, you're missing whatever was on the top because it got moved up, but it also was leaving a 3 pixel black line at the bottom. Real tiny, very subtle from what I was told in the videos I watched. But you buy a monitor for almost $300, you don't want it to be missing any pictures or anything like that. So that's why they came out with the MG248QR, which is this one right here. It was a little bit more, especially when I bought my monitor, it was a little bit more. This is actually, my monitor is actually a little bit cheaper than when I bought it. When I bought it, it was $275, so it definitely dropped in price. But yeah, the first monitor I was looking at though was the original Asus, which is the Asus MG248Q. Now all these are 1080p monitors at 144 Hz refresh rate. Like I said, it's all the same monitor, but the look of the original monitor and the monitor I have is different, and that's kind of what drew me towards the newer one. Not only being upgraded, but as you can see, the look of it is a little bit different. It has that shiny black, piano blackness to it. You can see it doesn't have those designs on the back. It's just a gloss black. It has the Asus rather than on the top part of the monitor. It has it on right here on the stem of the stand, and it's just a little different look. I mean, you can look at the base. It does everything as far as the turnings and flips and spins and stuff like that, but it's just a different look. And obviously the one I got is a little bit more upgraded as far as the TN panel and stuff like that, things they had to fix from the original model. Now why I didn't go with the newest one is because the newest one, it's a little more expensive. Like I said, it was like $30 to $50 more, but it takes away this one, the one I have now, has a 3D vision for NVIDIA, which I have an NVIDIA graphics card. So I figure, like, if I was going to use the 3D, I'm not using it at the moment, but if I was going to use it, it would benefit me more to get this one rather than the newer one or the older one. So I went in between. For what's best for you, I can't really tell you that, but like I said, if you want the original to save money, I would go with the original. You'll save money. It's a great monitor. I mean, it has a 144 Hz refresh rate, the 1 millisecond. All three of them do, but it's a different look. It's older, and you know, personal preference. So if you want to spend a little bit more money and you have an AMD graphics card, I would definitely go with the later version, just because it helps with the FreeSync issues that they were having, and obviously it's newer, so you can't go wrong there. But all in all, they're all great monitors. You just gotta weigh out the pros and cons. I happen to go with the middle one, which is this one up here. So figure it out, figure out which one's best for you, and you can't go wrong. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out with any concerns you guys were having. I know I was having them when I was searching for these monitors, at least for the 144 refresh rate. There's so many different brands, models, features. So it was a very deep rabbit hole I had to go down and figure out what monitor I want. I feel like I chose the best monitor for me within the price range that I was looking for. Hopefully I was able to clear up any questions about the three models. If you have any more questions, comment down below in the comment section. I'll definitely get back to you. If you guys enjoyed the content of this video, hit the thumbs up. It motivates me to put out more content. I will be coming out with more stuff. So if you happen to be into this stuff, hit the subscribe button. I'll be coming out with more. That's all I say, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay nerdy. Peace.